What is the purpose of life? As a philosopher, I have pondered this question extensively, and after much reflection, I have come to the conclusion that the purpose of life is to achieve happiness. But what is happiness, you may ask? It is not a fleeting emotion or a simple pleasure. Happiness is a state of being, a way of life that one can achieve by living a virtuous life. Now, what do I mean by virtue? Virtue is a quality or trait that makes a person morally good. It is the habits and practices that we cultivate in our daily lives that enable us to live in harmony with our fellow human beings and the world around us. To achieve happiness, we must first recognize that we are not solitary creatures. We are social animals, and we must interact with others to live a fulfilling life. We must cultivate relationships with family, friends, and our community. We must also strive to live in accordance with reason. We must use our intellect to make decisions and choose our actions carefully. We must exercise self-control and discipline ourselves to act in a way that is beneficial not only to ourselves, but to those around us. We must also recognize that life is not about the accumulation of material possessions or the pursuit of fame or power. These things are fleeting and will not bring lasting happiness. Instead, we should focus on living a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. To achieve this, we must develop our unique talents and skills and use them to contribute to society. We must find a purpose that resonates with us and work towards fulfilling it. Furthermore, we must strive to live in harmony with nature. We are not separate from the natural world, and we must recognize our responsibility to care for it. We must live sustainably and avoid actions that harm the environment. In conclusion, my dear friends, the purpose of life is to achieve happiness. And to achieve happiness, we must live a virtuous life. We must cultivate relationships, exercise self-control, live in accordance with reason, find our purpose, and live in harmony with nature. I hope that these words have been of use to you. Remember, it is not enough to merely hear these words, you must also put them into practice, for it is only through action that we can achieve our goals and find happiness in life. Thank you for listening.